Monday. Happy Monday. Today is going to be a day as clear as what I've got on, black and white. As clear as black and white. You like this or you like this? Y'all are going to get to hear something. Today is a gift from Mr. Ellijay. We've got this amazing compilation of all his original music, everything that he has produced so far. Now, you have to understand, he has about 500 songs he hasn't produced yet, but putting together a CD, it's going to be titled, of course, The Mountain Life. Do you know that these mountains are why ETC exists? The music of these mountains really started ETC in the studio TV3. A little bit of local news and a little bit of local music, a little bit of local news and a little bit of local music. 20 years later, we're still doing it, and we are still loving sharing the music of these mountains. Today you're going to get to hear some music from the Barker Brothers from Copper Hill, Tennessee, and all the originals that we've got. If we can get them all in, if y'all hit DVR, if you're smart enough to have an ETC TV3 DVR, you get to make yourself a CD by just hitting that button, and then every day you can sit around and go, I want to play that back, I want to play that back. I want to hear about these mountains. Today, the mountains are full of plans being made for the 4th of July. But on Saturday, down in Ball Ground, you know, we're not the first mountain city, Jasper is. So Jasper gets to claim that title. But I say we are the gateway to the mountains, because when you get to Ball Ground, there are many views of the mountains. Now, they're in a distance, but you can see them coming, and you know that you're headed that way. And I know that because y'all start speeding like maniacs about Cherokee Pickens Line, and y'all just drive like crazy. Slow down and enjoy the views of the mountains. Today you're going to get to enjoy some music of the mountains, and we're also going to share all of the events that we have going on in the next week. It's crazy because Jasper always does the full day. Independence Day, they're going to have music down at Lee Newton Park. They're going to have music everywhere. They're going to have a parade. It's going to be so much fun. Ellijay going to have a parade and fireworks going on. And you know what's going to happen that's really, really cool and really big? The Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds at 3 p.m. on the 4th will open up. They have tables available that you can rent, and like 6 people get to go and enjoy this. If you're into wine tasting, if you're into just hanging out and enjoying music, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to give you a phone number to call for them. The number for the Georgia Mountain Fair to reserve a table here at this event, 706-994-4535, or you can just sit somewhere close by in your car or whatever, or hang out over at the park, whatever you want to do to enjoy this. But if you go into the fairgrounds and you do this event, there's also going to be a free concert. Nathan Morgan Band is going to be playing music, and you're going to be loving that. And then come the fireworks. But I don't know. I think the Georgia Mountain Fair may really do an amazing job. I think Ellijay does a really good job. Jasper does a really good job. But on Saturday night, Ball Ground was rocking, and Ball Ground was really rocking all day long. I got to the office early that morning, put out lots of water because we give away water and snacks to everybody coming to visit, and sit it out in front of our office. And you just kind of prepare for having company coming. It's kind of like company's coming. A lot of company came to Ball Ground this weekend. The place was packed. I don't know where everybody parked. I haven't figured that out yet, because I saw a lot of people walking, and a lot of people, it was crazy, but it was fun. Now, the fireworks in Ball Ground had to go off about 15 minutes early, and I can tell you why. If you're standing there right at the foot of the fireworks and you start hearing thunder, and you look right over there and there's this huge black cloud approaching, I'm so glad that the wisdom of the fireworks shooters took off, and their common sense said, we got 6,000 people out here waiting to see these fireworks. Maybe we should go ahead 15 minutes early, because it looked like that cloud was going to open up like it did on Friday night. Now, Friday night's a whole nother game. Friday night, lightning strikes. I know somebody whose house got struck by lightning. Thank goodness it didn't burn it. But it was a crazy storm. And so if you have that Friday night storm, the guys who are about to do the fireworks, they lived through that storm. And so they knew that that big black cloud and that thunder coming meant that 6,000 people could have gotten soaking wet and the fireworks wouldn't have happened. So thank you, David Dean, and whoever else made the decision to go early. And thank goodness they went 15 minutes early. So at 9:30, the sky opened up and it was absolutely beautiful. So Ball Ground has really, really good fireworks. But on Saturday night, I cheated on my favorite band. I love Guardians of the Jukebox. But I'm going to tell you something. The group they had Saturday night was so amazing. And I was sitting there thinking, oh, I think I like them better. Oh, I can't believe I just said those words. I don't like anybody better than Guardians of the Jukebox. But I really, really liked it. So, but it was a full town, a lot of people. It was family friendly and it was all free. Compliments of the City of Ball Ground and Black Sheep Promotions. And if you don't know Gary Lamb and his family, they do all the promotions for all the events around Cartersville, Waleska, Ball Ground, Canton. They do them all and they do a fantastic job. And there you see our fireworks. This is compliments of the Downtown Ball Ground Facebook page. They do a great job keeping that up. And it shares what's happening in Ball Ground. If you haven't been to Ball Ground lately, please come and visit us. Please come and visit. And don't know when our next concert is going to be yet. I haven't seen the itinerary for that. But I can tell you this weekend, on Friday, you're going to have Jasper. On Friday, you're going to have Ellijay events all day long. On Friday at Georgia Mountain Fair, beginning at 3 p.m., you're going to have events happening. But on Saturday, go to McKaysville, go to Copper Hill, because that beautiful steel bridge that I love so much is going to be shut down, and they have a big farmer's market there, and the Barker brothers are going to be playing there. They're going to start about 10:30 that morning, and you know them, you love them, you watch them grow up here on ETC. You watch them go nationally as we took them out and put them on Heart of the Home, as Fred produced many, many programs of the Barker brothers, and he loved sharing their music. He would always take his headphones off and he'd say, I just love those kids. And I said, I know, we all do. But that's what these mountains are made of, the music that came out of the mountains, about the life, about the people, about everything that we love, from the old cars to the creeks to the rivers. You know, we just love these mountains, and we want y'all to come and visit us, but we want you to slow it down just a little bit when you come. Just when you're coming up 515, just because you left 575 does not mean it is Dale Earnhardt pedal to the metal. Slow down, enjoy the views, and enjoy these beautiful mountains. So if you're coming, welcome, welcome, welcome. We would love to have you. Now, I want to share something with you. Somebody is looking to buy a whole woodworking shop and all the tools in it. I just know you're sitting out there today watching. If you are interested in buying a whole shop, this belonged to a precious gentleman who loved doing woodwork, and I'm going to actually show you a piece that he did. He actually made that piece. He loved doing woodwork. He loved keeping busy, his hands busy, but at the end, because of trembles, he couldn't do it. And so sadly, all of his shop is going to be sold, and it is all for one. So it's $5,000, and you get everything in the shop, and it is amazing. The tools, the electric tools, the hand tools, all kinds of things. But this is for a guy. If you've been shopping for tools lately, this is a great value for somebody to possibly start a home business. If you're looking to build cabinets, if you're looking to build crafts, maybe your wife does antique shows and craft shows, it's a great opportunity. And again, everything is going to be for $5,000. We're not going to piece it out, not going to let somebody buy this and this and this and then not need this. Just need to clean out the building. So the best way to do it is to do a very, very, very fair price of $5,000. and you get everything. So pick up the phone and you can call me about it, and I'll give you information on it. Everybody knows my phone number, but I'll tell you again, it's 404-375-0590. And you know what? I think about the wood shops. The high schools used to teach woodworking. They used to teach auto mechanics, and they used to teach a little bit, just a little bit, of home economics. And I learned a lot about home economics. I'm thinking if we're going to put learning penmanship back in classes, maybe we should go back to doing woodworking shops, because that was really a cool thing. And that's where my husband learned to do woodworking, and then he did a bunch of our woodworking for Appalachian Memories. So, but this is a great opportunity. If you're looking, if you're thinking, you know, maybe I'd take on a little side job, I'm retiring, but I'd like to do something on the side, think about this. And again, you can pick up the phone and call me at 404-375-0590. $5,000, you load it up, take it with you, it is yours. So, okay, when we think about the Barker Brothers, we think about bluegrass music. When we think about Mr. Ellijay, we think about the mountains, just the real stories, the true. It might be drama, it might be happy, it might be sad, it might be like the Christmas song. It was a little bit dramatic because the gentleman was homeless and he was under a bridge. It was very sad to me, but it's life today. And I think I love that about this mountain music. Now, there's a CD being produced. If Sherry can ever get the cover decided, I've got the pictures, just have to tweak it just a tiny bit. It's going to be all originals, including Daddy's Lunchbox, including Southern Lights, including Welcome to Ellijay. It's going to include the songs about these mountains. And if you don't know anything about these mountains, the best way to learn is to get on Board Town and go Board Town and then hang you left and go back through the country and you end up in Copper Hill, Tennessee. That's the best way ever to get to know these mountains. Get out and ride the back roads. Now, not all y'all do it at one time because roads can't handle you, but that is the way to do it. Go out and do the back roads. And when you listen to the music we're going to share today, it will make you want to get in an old truck, an old car, and something cool that reminds you maybe of your mom and daddy or your family, or you know, maybe grandpa had a car that he fixed up and messed with, and you got to help him a little bit, and you got those memories. Well, the best way to make those memories come to life is to get out here and ride these back roads. So we're going to share music and memories with you today. And again, it is the 4th of July, and that means that we're going to be celebrating. With celebrating, there's often alcohol involved. Please, please do not drink and drive. We all know the story of Brady Singleton. We all know what alcohol did on that fateful day. If you have if you have people in your party who drink, take their keys. If you have people in your party who insist on driving, knock their lights out and take their keys. Do not let them get in a car and drink and drive. Enough said. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we have some really good original music, but it's been 1 week today since I fell apart on the air. Couldn't help it, couldn't do a thing about it, but we've made it through this week. Tori is struggling, but Tori is remembering the good things. And I want to share something. You know, this little book comes in handy. The past, it is history. Make the present good, and the past will take care of itself. And I told her, I said, you have to pack away those precious moments, those precious memories with Brian. We have to all remember him with the love we felt for him. And we have to understand that God's plan is perfect. We don't often like it, but God's plan is perfect, and we must accept that. So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, you're going to get to hear probably y'all's favorite singer, because y'all love Mr. Ellijay. So here we go.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time. And delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, Ellijay, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Make moves, set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up, stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things. This is pre-tirement.
See us anytime you can.
Whether you're swimming in the sea or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
I'll bet they're singing in heaven tonight, 'cause Jesus just called to find one home. I gave my mom a temporary farewell today. I held her hand and watched her fade away. Out among the angels to heaven's peaceful shore, to be with our sweet Jesus and live forevermore. Mommy went the way she always wanted to go, from here to there in just a moment's glow. She didn't have to suffer, she just drifted off to sleep into the arms of Jesus, forevermore. And I'll bet they're singing in heaven tonight. They're gathered in join hand in hand. I know the angels are filled with got my little mommy in the band. If there's someone with trouble singing sweet harmony, she'll help them on the part just the way she used to me. And if someone needs a friend just to sit and talk with them, she'll answer every call, even if it's 3 a.m. Yes, I'll bet they're singing in heaven tonight. They're gathered in on heaven's shining shore. I know the angels are filled with delight, and Mom won't be alone anymore. I'll bet they're singing in heaven tonight, 'cause Jesus just called to find one home. Yeah, Jesus sure called to find one home. I don't do like I used to anymore. I'm different now from what you knew before. I drive through my hometown in a 50 GMC, and I remember what went down with you and me. There's a pillow lying on my old iron bed, and every night that's where I lay my head. I dream of me and you and the things we used to do, and I wake up to emptiness instead. The good old days of old have come and gone. Guitars, guns, and gold keeps rolling on like a freight train in the night. Through the fog I see old light and images you won't find on your phone. I don't do much of anything these days. I'm a prisoner of the old familiar ways. I drive through your hometown in a 50 GMC, and I regret all that went down and me. I don't seem to care much anymore for things I thought I needed before. I like my old guitar and I love my song. I love you too, but I guess I'll move along. Adios.
Okay, there's a little bit of that mountain music, and we're going to bring you more mountain music. But if you're just joining us, I want to remind you, if you weren't in Ball Ground Saturday night, you missed the best party ever. You missed great music, great fireworks, but you can still find them in North Georgia on Friday night, Jasper, Friday night, Ellijay, Friday night, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. Now that's where I will be, and it's going to be a very, very good night. Lots of good music. The Nathan Morgan Band will be there free, and guess what? The fireworks, and they're going to be there at the ball field. Everybody can see them. You can just sit back and just watch and enjoy, and know that if you're up here in these mountains, you're going to be hearing some good mountain music. There'll be music everywhere, and just get to know these mountains. The best way to get to know it is to listen to the songs that were written by the mountain man, because he was born right here in Gilmer County, and his family lived for many, many years without electricity, without running water. And the stories that he tells in these songs are the way his family grew up and the way he lived, and that's the way it was. He can remember carrying water to mama to wash the clothes. He can remember carrying water from the spring. He can remember spilling some of that water and getting a little bit of trouble going on. You know, these mountains are real. There have been people who came out of here tough, came out of here and joined the military, came out of here and made a difference with their lives because they ended up with military careers. There's so many people who left the mountains and said, I've got to do something to make money for my family. But they come back to the mountain life, and there's something about this mountain life. It is truly addictive, and I hope if you come to visit, you will come to stay. So here we go with a little bit more original music.
Misty mountain, rainbow sky, a faraway look in your eye. Tell me, have you had enough? Traffic jams and city stuff. Don't you think it's time to go where black bears climb and waters flow? Hummingbirds out on the deck, propped up, and what the heck? You'll love how we live here in these mountains. Everything is gonna be alright, and we all wave hello here in these mountains. sleep well at night. It's alright, the mountain life. Load 'em up and head this way to the bright red Georgia clay. From Notley down to Carter's Lake, all the memories to make. So much here for all to see, a land that is so dear to me. Welcome home to all your dreams, hot rod Fords and crystal streams. Now you love how we live here in these mountains. Everything is gonna be alright. We all wave hello here in these mountains. Life is good, we sleep well at night, and it's alright, the mountain life. It's alright, the mountain life. Y'all come by and see us anytime you can.
How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Ellijay. That's with a J.
About 90 miles north of Atlanta, where the Coosawhatee lay. They come out of the hills to pay their telephone bills in a town called Ellijay. When the mayor drove a shiny 62 Corvette, Slim was in a cruiser with a Cobra jet. What you see is exactly what you get if you come to Ellijay. Hey, Ellijay, a mighty fine place to be. Ellijay, 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 good enough for you and me. Yeah. Apple blossom, baby possum, muscadine wine. Leave all your troubles at the welcome sign. I'm so proud to call a piece of this mine a town called Ellijay.
How you like them apples?
Run right through the middle of town, and late in the evening when the sun goes down, you can drive through and hear the happy sounds of the folks in Ellijay. Now way back in the summer of '73, the Red Dot parking lot was the place to be, but you could get more than what you bargained for back in those days in Ellijay. Yeah, you could. Ellijay, a mighty fine place to be.
right. Go ahead, Chief.
Now, in today's busy, crazy world, often people make commitments that they don't keep. But there's a couple here in Ellijay who made a commitment that they've kept for over 60 years. Y'all all know and love Wallace and Carol Parks. Well, I have a couple down in Cobb County who made a commitment, and we're going to show a picture of Brian and Heather. This is Brian and Heather Ebersfield. She is precious and does a lot of closings that we do in real estate. I adore her, and I want to read something. You just look at those precious sweet faces and listen to what Brian said to Heather on their wedding day. Since I have found you, Heather, I have found a new life. The decision to commit my new life with you is one I make happily and with full confidence in our love, secure in the knowledge that you will be my best friend, my faithful partner in life, and my one true love. On this special day, I give to you, in the presence of family and friends, my pledge to stay by your side forever, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, and as well as through the good times and the bad. I promise to love you without reservation, comfort you in times of distress, encourage you to achieve all of your goals, laugh with you and cry with you, grow with you in mind and spirit, always be open and honest with you, always, I love this, be taller than you, and reach the things that are over your head. I promise to cherish you for as long as we both shall live. Heather is very short, and being a short person, I get it, because there are things you can't reach. To Brian and Heather, happy, happy anniversary. I hope you enjoy every single moment. They have the cutest kids. They enjoy going to Disney, just a precious, precious family. And she's one of those miracle ladies. If you throw a task at her, she gets it done, and just precious. So happy anniversary and congratulations. Now, we're going to go back to more of Mr. Ellijay's original music. The song is about the mountains. The man is about the mountains. And when you listen to the songs, you understand that. Here we go.
I'm looking down from a hilltop at the lights of my hometown. This place is all so different now, and they've torn the red light down. That old wooden bridge I fished from is replaced with man-made stone. The swimming pool and our old school, like you, they both are gone. I've been thinking about the summer of 1969. Long ago and far away, when I thought you were mine. For better or worse, thick or thin, so much has changed since then. My crazy heart spins round and round when I dream of way back when. When the rock and roll would play in that old silver Chevrolet, and AM rock was all we knew back then. Big green eyes and short Levi's, I remember you. But it's all over now, baby blue. The track that took my dad to war in 1943 still stretches by the depot like so many years before. But like you, the train's on a different track. It don't come here no more. And the rock and roll would play in that old silver Chevrolet. And AM rock was all we knew back then. Big green eyes and short Levi's, I remember you. But it's all over now, baby blue. Red wall tires, Western flyers, and 8-track Suzy Q. It's all over now, baby blue.
Hey, baby, come over here.
I feel good. I got my best jeans on. I feel fine. I'll call my baby on the phone. We're going down to Jamie's and watch them shoot a game of 9. Jackie Dunn will be there in his ragtop 59. My grill is clean. There's an 8-track in the dash of my machine, and I know every single line. Yeah, Susie's got her dress on, hanging high above her knees. And when she smiles for the Nikon, you know it's such a sight to see. Raise it on up a little bit. Friday night in the southern city lights, wheels will turn and the rubber's gonna burn. The glass packs are racking, the power plays screaming loud. We'll cruise the red dot parking lot and see who all is in the crowd. Cause I feel good, I got my best jeans on, it's all fine. I'll call my baby on the phone. We're going down to Jamie's and watch him shoot a game of 9. Jackie Dunn will be there, and you better not step out of line.
Okay, here's your public service announcement. Saturday, the Steel Bridge in Copper Hill, Tennessee and McKaysville. I don't know if you know it, but parts in Copper Hill, parts in McKaysville. Come out and be there. 10:30 in the morning, big farmers market and big music by the Barker Brothers. We're going to take you back to one of the days that the Barker brothers stood on stage and sang a little bit for y'all. We loved having the Barker brothers music to insert into Heart of the Home. The music and the food made it all fun, and we're going to go back to those days when the Barker brothers were often in Jasper, Georgia. Here we go.
I can feel the wheels are turning underneath my feet as the moon is shading on my window seat. Right where I'm going is better than where I've been. And a stranger sits down as if he's trying to go, touches me and says, see, you're traveling alone. By the way, son, you forgot to say amen. He says, I guess there's something here I need to explain. I tried to talk to everyone I miss a train. Some of them listen, but most don't, baby, don't mind. And the train keeps rolling, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on board. Take that moment, the brown second cross the aisle, where the briefcase open now 90 miles. She never even noticed that to lay back and horse you've been. And back up with the kids at the front of the car, pressing on the way bound some cookie jar. I'm gonna ask them what they saw with their journeys in. There's a little line left sitting in the back, keeps a smiling face through the paper sack. Looking out the window, but he can't see past the thing. And the train keeps rolling, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on. Then the train slows down unexpectedly. I raise my blind, he slaps mine, he's saying, this is my stop, son, but you won't be traveling alone. Well, I look out my window to wave goodbye, but there's nobody there, just a light in the sky. Lose my breath and my blood runs skull to stone. And I can feel the wheels turning underneath my feet, but life looks different from my window seat. From where I'm going is better than where I've been. And the train keeps rolling, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on board. I can feel the wheels are turning underneath my feet.
Go down, Moses. Can't you hear God calling thee? people free. God spoke to Moses in a burning bush. The fire of God came down. God said, Moses, take off your shoes. You're standing on holy ground.
Go down, Moses.
Can't you hear God calling thee? Go down, Moses, set my people free. Pharaoh hardened up his heart as plagues came one by one. Only the blood on the lintel would save the firstborn son.
Go down, Moses.
Can't you hear God calling thee? Go down, Moses, set my people free. This angel came on quickly, like a thief in the night. But the Israelites were ready to take flight.
Go down, Moses.
Can't you hear God calling thee? Go down, Moses, set my people free. God still speaks to us today through the fire that burns within. Only the blood of Jesus can save us from our sin.
Go down, children.
Can't you hear God calling thee? Go down, children, let Jesus set you free.
Go down, children.
Go down, children, let Jesus set you free.
Okay, there's a little sample Saturday at the Steel Bridge in McKaysville, Copper Hill. There you get the Barker Brothers music. You get a whole concert. We just gave you a little bit of it, but we gave you enough of it to know that you want to show up. The whole day is going to be celebrating the 4th of July. All the towns that we serve do it on different days because it kind of gives it a little spread out and makes it a whole week event. As Ball Ground starts on the 28th, they always do the first Saturday before the 4th. And people sometimes go, why do you do it that way? Because there's so much going on and we want to get you to go to all these events. So don't forget, Ellijay is going to be having an event on the 4th. Jasper has an event on the 4th. But on Saturday, McKaysville, 10:30 Saturday morning, come out and be a part of the event with the Barker Brothers at the Steel Bridge. It will be fun. It will be that music that came out of these mountains today. I hope you sat back and enjoyed the music of the mountains, the memories. The last song that you heard, Angie Barker actually wrote. All the songs that you heard that Mr. Ellijay did, he actually wrote all of them. It's about original music that came from the minds of people who sat on the porch with their family, picked their guitars, picked their mandolins, often picked a banjo, and watched their granddaddy, watched their great uncles, watched all these guys who had this music talent, and then all of a sudden, Brett Cantrell, you found out you had a little talent. So these mountains are filled with music, and we love at ETC being able to share that music with you. I hope you will have a very, very happy and safe week. This is a week that often lives are changed because somebody was driving and drinking. Please do not drive and drink. If you're boating, do not drive and drink. Please be cautious. Please be aware that you could change a family forever. So enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the week. Make the most of it, but make the most of it with heartfelt thanks for God for all we have in America. We're a wonderful country full of great people, and this weekend is the perfect time to get out and just visit. Go from Copper Hill to Jasper to Canton to Ball Ground. Go up into the mountains, and I hope to see you at the Georgia Mountain Fair event. This is going to be again Friday beginning at 3 p.m. lasting until dark, when the fireworks will hit the stage front and center at the ball field. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to see you there. Don't forget to call and get more information about it. The phone number is 994-4535. It's time for the mountain life to go away. And you know, I've got things to do headed down Ball Ground Way. When I get down there, it's not quite as mountainous as it is up there, but it is a tiny, small city, and I challenge you to start with Ball Ground. Visit Ball Ground, visit Jasper, visit Talking Rock, visit Ellijay. Hit all the small towns that we serve, and you will get to know some mighty fine folks. I'll see you again soon on ETC, and don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're putting tons of programs on there from it, some of them 20 years ago. And when you think about it, a lot's changed in 20 years, but the recipes are still the same, the music is still the same, and the memories are still to be made. I'll see you again soon.